Good morning. My name is Celso Duran, and my stories today is about miracles do happen. About July of 2005, my mom got real sick, and she was in the hospital. And after a while, they couldn't do nothing with her, so they sent her home. Hospice was, just taking care of her, and they kept on telling us, "Oh, she got so many minutes to live," and all that, which just broke our heart. So we had her at home, and we all took turns talking with her, telling her that we loved her and we wish, she wouldn't go. When it came to my turn, I took it pretty hard because my mom had me spoiled. And so I went outside and I cried and I prayed. Like I said, I'd never have prayed before like I did that day, and I asked God, to help me, because I couldn't see my life without my mom. So I prayed and I asked God not to take my mom, because my mom, she was my rock. And so, I asked God, I know I hadn't been around you. I don't really know you like I should, but please don't take my mom. And if you do that for me, I promise I would follow you, and I'll do what I have to do to follow you. So after that, I went inside the house, and we were all around my mom, praying and crying, and the hospital lady said, she's got about 15 minutes to go, so y'all need to say y'all goodbyes and all that. So we were there crying, and out of the blue, my mom just stood up, because all her organs had shut down already. So she just sat up and said, "Give me a pizza and a milkshake," and we started crying, and we couldn't believe it, and the house was full of all our family, and when we started to cry and all that, they thought Mom had passed away. So I went out there and I said, "No, she didn't pass away. She wants a pizza and a milkshake." And I thank God, because He answered my prayers. And the hospice lady, she said, "This lady shouldn't be here." Her organs were shut down, and that's a miracle, because this don't happen. So after that, a few days later, my mom started feeling better, and I asked her, "Mom, really tell me what happened when you were going through your deal." And she says, "It's just like everybody says about heaven. Heaven was nice." She says, "I walked up to the gates, they opened. My family that passed away was there, was open arms, telling me, 'Step over.' It's peaceful. No more hurting or nothing, no pain or nothing." My mom said that she could hear my sisters and my dad and all them from far away. But she said the only person I could hear, it was you. And I seen you when you were praying and asking God not to take me. So when my relatives were telling her that to step over, Mom said, "I need to go back, but He needs me right now." So Mom came back, and after that, I started searching for a church, because I gave my promise to God if, what He did. So then I came here. I felt safer, and I kind of felt my mom, because we had the funeral here, and it made me feel better. So anyway, I started coming to church here, and I asked Brother Steve one time, he said, "Okay to change over, because I am a Catholic?" And he just smiled and said, "Yes, you can. I love this church, and the people. It's hard to explain the way you feel about people here, because they're so awesome." And I got baptized here. I just wish some people would feel what I feel, what I went through. God answered my prayers, and that's how I became a believer, because He answered my prayers. After that, I went to my work, and I got some people there that sometimes they're having trouble or whatever, and I talked to them, and I told them, "You're not alone. I said, I'm here for you if you want to talk," and I help them out, and I tell them about God, and I said, "Just believe in God, and He'll help you out. Just believe in Him and trust in Him, and He'll be there." And miracles do happen, and I know sometimes when you help people out, the ones that they do. I guess you help them out, and they could become better persons. And sometimes they'll come back and thank me for what I did. And I just wanted to tell Brother Steve, I mean, I want to say thank you, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here today, because you were always there for me, even though you didn't know me. And I think God put you in my past, because I needed help. And you were there. You never gave up on me. You trusted me. Who does that? When the loved one that's in charge of putting the family together, well, not in charge, but puts all the family together on holidays and all that. When they die, everything it's not the same no more. Nothing's the same no more. And so we don't do any holidays or anything like that anymore. But the good thing about it, it's like a holiday to me, because I get to see all my family in church, And like I said, we don't get together anymore, but at church we all get together. The happiest moment in my life is when I go to Bible study and I get out and my dad is waiting there for me. And that's why my mom always wanted us to be in church. She said, it doesn't matter what church you go to, as long as you get to one and believe in God. And that's what I'm doing. And I mean, it's a great feeling. And I always tell my kids, everything I do it for you. I mean, I want them to be a better person and to realize, there's something better out there. As long as you got God in you, I mean, it's great. I mean, you can't never go wrong with God. Before all this happened, July 2006, my mom passed away. So I didn't take it as hard anymore, because I know she was in a better place. But it's just showing me that God let me borrow my mom for another year, same month, but a different year. That's when she passed away. I mean, that's a miracle. I mean, it don't happen all the time. And we're just blessed to have that extra year with my mom. Like I say, I miss her every day, and just being in this church brings me a little bit closer to her. It's not like I can feel her, and I know she's happy right now, because I'm doing what she wanted me to do. I think God saved me about 3 times. First time I was in a car accident. I mean, I still have trouble trying to think how it happened, because we were going on the park and we were going to hit a tree. We were going about 30 or 40 miles an hour, and the guy that was driving, he was drunk. And I've never got in a car with a drunk guy, and I mean, I could have swear that tree was about 5 feet, and the car just stopped. Everything just stopped, like, I can't explain it, but I mean, I got saved that day, and I think it was God being there. Then the second time, I was working for a fertilizer plant, mixing fertilizer, and I was allergic to it, and I passed out. And I think I passed out maybe for about a month. I didn't know nothing. We lived outside of town, and we moved into town. And when I woke up, and I was in a different house. I don't know how I got there, or I mean, I don't know nothing, but I know God was there for me. And the third time was, I mean, I did some bad things in my life, that hurt my family. And I couldn't see my family. I couldn't face them. So I was trying to get the easy out. So I committed suicide. I took 12 boxes of sleeping pills. They had 10 pills in there. I took them. And I remember the ambulance being there picking me up, and I was telling them, just let me die. I don't want to be here no more. I mean, I hurt a lot of people. I don't want to be. Then next time I know it, I woke up, and I looked around, and I was in the emergency room, and woke up, and I said, man, I'm still here. Man, I should have took 3 more boxes, maybe I wouldn't be here. Other than that, my family forgave me for what I did, and everything was good. I just say, in 3 times, God was there for me, and it was for a reason. Like I said, I think the reason was to give His word out, and that's what I do every morning when I get up. I sent the word out to 60 people. It just makes me feel better, because sometimes when I send the word out, it does help people that need help. Like I said, everything has been okay with me, especially with, having God in my life, and I just wish some people would have the same feeling I do. Because when you got God in your life, you can do anything as long as He's with you, because you're never alone. I just gotta say, just trust in the Lord, and He's there for you. Just call him. Just trust in him, believe in him. Miracles do happen all the time, so trust in him. And that's my story. Thank you.